Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 12th and 13th of September 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you can download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link, and after that you can log in with your email ID and then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low, but 90 to 95% of the current affairs will be covered, and this is for every type of exam. This is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section you will receive three things. One is the detail, second is the question and answer format, third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again you will receive three things. One is the detail, second is the question and answer format, third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. The most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair, second is the question and answer format of current affair, best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and the pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise the current affairs again and again. But to enhance your performance further, we are also providing topic-wise current affair, and we are covering 20 most important topics which are very important for every type of exam. It means if you want to cover one topic related all the news, then you can use single PDF for that topic. So if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use these type of PDFs. If you are a banking student, then we are providing three type of things. One is the detail, second is the question and answer format of current affairs only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section, which is also related to banking and economy, but this quiz can be attempted only on our application on the monthly basis, but this is only related to banking and economy. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF to revise all the current affairs. We are also providing detailed current affair and economic survey related to budget and economic survey, and also expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. And if you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and genuinity is like we are covering every state and union territory. So this is the hard work of AffairsCloud team, and we are providing all these things under one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low, but if you are a new student, if you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years, because there is no big difference between the price of 1 year subscription or 2 year subscription. But you will get 10% discount on both the subscription if you use this code ASH10. If you have any query, you can email us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 12th and 13th of September 2021, and we are starting with the most important section. But you have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and you can join our Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the first question in the most important section. Guinness World Records has honored which football player for becoming the highest scoring man in the international football history? So it is the most important question because we are talking about Guinness World Record, and this organization has honored one very famous international footballer, and this player is Cristiano Ronaldo. So answer of this question is D, and Cristiano Ronaldo belongs to which country? Portugal. So answer of this question is D. So you can see here Guinness World Records has honored Portugal football player Cristiano Ronaldo for becoming the highest scoring man in international football history with his 111th goal for Portugal against Ireland in a World Cup qualifier. You have to remember his 111th goal against Ireland in a World Cup qualifier, and this marked the 180th game representing Portugal. And you can also see here he belongs to Portugal, and he is currently the captain of Portugal national football team, and a 111th goal he scored against Ireland in a World Cup qualifier. And you can also remember that he has surpassed the record held by Iranian footballer Ali Dai. So you can see here, this is the Dai, and the full name is Ali Dai, who has scored 109 goals in 149 games. for Iran between 1993 to 2006. So earlier this record was Ali Dai, and he was Iranian player, and he scored 109 goals in 149 games between 1993 to 2006. But now this record goes to Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is 111th goal. Examiner can ask the number of goal, so you have to remember. So it means Ronaldo and Dai are the only men to score more than 100 goals for their countries, for Iran as well as for Portugal. And Cristiano Ronaldo achieved this feat of scoring goals for Portugal between 2003 to 2021 over a period of 18 years. In 18 years, he scored 111 goals. So remember this thing, this is the most important question because we are talking about most important footballer all over world. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Moving to next question. Fifth World Conference of Speakers of Parliament 2021 was held in which country? So this is all over world speakers conference. So by default, India's Lok Sabha speaker is Om Birla. So from Indian side, it is attended by Om Birla ji. So this is hosted by Austria, and exact place is Vienna, which is the capital of Austria. So you have to remember exact place examiner can ask. So exact place is Vienna or the country is Austria. So you can see here from our side it is Om Birla ji, the Lok Sabha speaker, participated in the conference organized by three bodies. These three bodies are like one is Austrian Parliament because it is hosted by Austria. Second is Inter-Parliamentary Union, and third is the United Nations. So this is organized by these three bodies. So you can remember. And the theme of the conference is parliamentary leadership for the more effective multilateralism, and that delivers peace and sustainable development for the people and the planet. And this conference was held 5 years in once. So you have to remember it is a which happened once only in the 5 years. And this meeting took place in two parts. One part is basically held in August 2021, which was already completed, and second part in person held in Vienna. So this was virtual and this was in person in Vienna. But Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla ji attended this virtually. The second part also attended virtually, but the maximum countries attended this meeting in person. And you can also remember the fourth meeting which was happened in 2015. It was hosted by New York. Like the fifth, this is the fifth meeting in 2021. It is hosted by Vienna, Austria, but 2015 meeting was hosted by New York. Earlier it was scheduled to be held in 2020, but due to COVID-19, now it is postponed for the 1 year. Now it is happened. So that's why this meeting is 2020 meeting. So it is known as 2020 meeting. So you have to remember now this is changed to 2021. Earlier it was known as 2020 meeting. So remember these things all are very, very important, but you can also remember very important organization here, that is Inter-Parliamentary Union. Inter-Parliamentary Union is an international organization for the national parliaments. Maximum countries' national parliaments are the part of Inter-Parliamentary Union, and it was established in 1889 in Paris. 1889 in Paris, and you can remember 1889 why? Because Hitler was also born in 1889, and even Jawaharlal Nehru was also born in 1889. So both the famous leaders of two countries like India and Germany born in 1889, and this Inter-Parliamentary Union also formed in 1889 in Paris. It works with close cooperation with the United Nations, regional parliamentary organizations, inter-governmental organizations, and non-governmental organizations for the arbitration of conflict. And its headquarters is now in Geneva. Don't confuse it with Paris because it was established in Paris, but the headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. And who is currently the Secretary General of Inter-Parliamentary Union? It's Martin Changong. But you can just remember the first name, it is Martin. Moving to next question. Which state became the first state in the country to install off-grid solar pumps under the Prime Minister KUSUM scheme? So first of all, you have to remember what is the Prime Minister KUSUM scheme. What is the abbreviation of this KUSUM? It is Prime Minister Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Maha Abhiyan. I am repeating myself. Prime Minister Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Maha Abhiyan. This is the scheme. This is known as Prime Minister KUSUM scheme. And the first state in the country to install off-grid solar pump is Haryana. So answer of this question is C. So Haryana has become the first state in the country to install off-grid solar pumps under this scheme, which is known as PMKUSUM. So you can also see here, this is the same thing. And Haryana has installed almost 14,418 pumps against the sanctioned 15,000 pumps for the year of 2020-21. and this move will lead towards doubling the farmer's income, because we have to double the farmer income by the year of 2022. And it is by reducing the input cost of agriculture. If they install the solar pumps, then it will definitely reduce the input cost of the agriculture. And the State Department also received more than 42,000 applications online. Therefore, the new target has increased by setting up of 22,000 solar pumps at a cost of 844 crore for the financial year of 2021. But now we are moving in 2021-22. So the 21-22 target is 22,000 installation of solar pumps. Earlier they installed 14,418. The target was 15,000, but now the target is 22,000. So let's see how many they can install. And the implementation of this PMKUSUM has provided an opportunity to the farmers to switch from the diesel pumps to the solar pumps. So again, this question is very important, and we are talking about very important state Haryana here. You can remember who is the Chief Minister, Manohar Lal Khattar ji, Manohar Lal Khattar, and Governor is Bandaru Dattatreya. Bandaru Dattatreya, who was earlier the Governor of Himachal Pradesh. But you have to remember also National Park. There is Sultanpur National Park, very famous, and Kalesar National Park is also there. Two national parks are important. Moving to next question. So most important questions we covered. Now we are moving to very important question. You have to like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and you can join our Telegram group from the description box link. Which state launched Millet Mission? So you have to remember this keyword, Millet Mission, to become Millet Hub of India. So which state launched this Millet Mission to become Millet Hub of India? And name of this state is Chhattisgarh, and this project is basically launched by the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, and who is Bhupesh Baghel. So you can remember the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh is Bhupesh Baghel, and the keyword here is the Millet Mission. And Chhattisgarh launched this Millet Mission to become Millet Hub of India. And you can also see here, this is signed, the state government has signed a MOU with the Indian Institute of Millet Research, Hyderabad. So you can also remember here one question, that Indian Institute of Millet Research is situated in Hyderabad, and the collectors of the 14 districts of the state. And under this mission, farmers will produce kodo, kutki, and ragi crops. So kodo is basically like a rice. So the people ate this kodo like a rice. So it is kodo, kutki, and the ragi crops. And the state government has decided to procure this kodo, kutki, and the ragi on spot price, and to include these crops under the Rajiv Gandhi Kisan Nyay Yojana. Rajiv Gandhi Kisan Nyay Yojana. And 9,000 per acre and the 10,000 per acre input assistance will be given to the farmers who grow kodo, kutki, and the ragi crops respectively. It means 9,000 for the kodo, kutki crops, and for the ragi crops it is 10,000 rupees. And even this Indian Institute of Millet Research is providing technical assistance and guidance for increasing the productivity of these crops, along with the technical skills and availability of the high quality seeds, and establishing seed banks for the farmers especially. And after processing, these crops will be used in the schemes like midday meals, public distribution system, and the nutrition program, which will add nutrition to the diet. So this is very important, especially to solve the problem of the malnutrition, because millets are very nutritious, and it can solve the problem like very less nutritious food in the midday meals, or very less nutritious food provided under the public distribution system. So all these problems can be tackled. So this is the state government of Chhattisgarh. You have to remember exact amount, that is 9,000 per acre for the kodo, kutki, and 10,000 for the ragi crops, and it will be provided by the state government. And the Chief Minister, you know, Bhupesh Baghel, and the Governor is Anusuya Uike. So you can remember Anusuya. Moving to next question. Who is appointed as the brand ambassador of Piramal Realty? So you have to just remember this Piramal Real Estate. This is very famous group, and this is arm of the Piramal group. And this group has appointed former captain of Indian cricket team. It is Rahul Dravid. So answer of this question is B. And this company has appointed Rahul Dravid as its brand ambassador for its portfolio of the 4 residential products, because this company is related to real estate, and 1 commercial product. So total 5 products will be you can say brand ambassador by the Rahul Dravid. And as a brand ambassador of the Piramal, Rahul Dravid will speak with the customers of the Piramal Realty, and signature messages on the importance of the home ownership. So you have to remember just the name Rahul Dravid, and just remember this Piramal group or Piramal Real Estate. So they bring Rahul Dravid on board for its brand ambassador. But you can also remember MS Dhoni. He is brand ambassador of so many companies, but recently he was appointed as a brand ambassador of Home Lane Company, and even he is the first brand ambassador of this company. Next is John Abraham. He was recently appointed as the brand ambassador of Indian MotoGP. Indian MotoGP. So you can also remember this. Vandana Kataria, very famous Indian field hockey player, and she was recently appointed as the brand ambassador of Uttarakhand. Not for the whole Uttarakhand. It is you can say for the Uttarakhand's Women and Child Development Department. Women and Child Development Department. So you can also remember Vandana Kataria. Moving to next question. Who became the acting Prime Minister of the Islamic Emirate of the Afghanistan, or you can simply say Afghanistan. This is the new name, Islamic Emirate of the Afghanistan. And who became the acting Prime Minister? And name of the acting Prime Minister is Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund. So answer of this question is A, Muhammad Hassan Akhund. A is the answer. And he is a leading member of the Taliban and has been appointed as the acting Prime Minister of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. Remember, he is a leading member of the Taliban. So answer of this question is A. And you can also see here Afghanistan Hassan Akhund appointed as the acting Prime Minister. But you can also see here the second name, Abdul Ghani Baradar. This was very famous leader. Even you can say he will serve as the one of the deputy Prime Minister of this country. Deputy Prime Minister of this country, because total 2 deputy Prime Ministers are there. One is like Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, and second you can also remember if you want, otherwise it is not important. It is Salam Hanafi or Hanafi. So you can just remember he is the second deputy prime minister, and the first deputy prime minister is Abdul Ghani Baradar, very important leader of the Taliban. And the third name you can see here, Muhammad Yaqub. Muhammad Yaqub is the son of the Taliban founder Mullah Omar. He is the son of Mullah Omar. Mullah Omar is the founder of Taliban, and he has been named as the defense minister of Taliban-led Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. Next is Faizuddin Badkhashni, and he was named as the Chief of Army. But this is not so much important. You can just remember the name of the first Deputy Prime Minister and the name of the temporary Prime Minister or the interim Prime Minister is Muhammad Hassan Akhund. And he will head the 33-member team for the temporary government of the Afghanistan or the interim government of Afghanistan. Total ministers are 33. So Muhammad Hassan Akhund, this name is most important. Now we are moving to the next question. India's first indigenously designed high ash coal gasification based methanol production plant was inaugurated in which state? Again, very important question, and this was established in Telangana, and answer of this question is A, and this is inaugurated in Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited's Research and Development Center of Hyderabad in Telangana. So remember, it is Bharat Heavyweight Electrical Limited Research and Development Center, which is situated in Hyderabad, which is in Telangana. So answer of this question is A. So India's first indigenously designed high ash coal gasification based methanol production plant at Bharat Heavyweight Electrical Limited in Hyderabad. And you can also see here the plant was designed with support from the Niti Aayog to produce 0.25 ton per day methanol. And the project was supported by the Department of Science and Technology with a cost of 10 crore rupees. 10 crore grant will be provided by the Science and Technology Department. And the methanol purity of the crude methanol produced is in between almost 98 to 99.5%. This is the purity of this methanol. And in order to reduce the dependency on the importing foreign oil and to meet the needs of the India or the you can say whole over country, BAIL produced, this Bharat Heavyweight Electrical Limited produced the methanol, or you can say dimethyl ether, which can be used as an alternative liquid fuel for the transportation and to power ship engines. So this methanol can be used as an alternative liquid fuel for the transportation and to power ship engines. So it will definitely reduce the India's import, especially for the foreign oil, or you can say it will cover all the needs of the India, especially for the transportation sector. And this will also lower the greenhouse gas emission, which is due to vehicles or for the, you can say, due to power ship engines. And BHEL or Bharat Heavyweight Electrical Limited is also working on the blue hydrogen, CNG, hydrogen CNG, and also for the green hydrogen. So this technology can be developed by the Bharat Heavyweight Electricals Limited. So you can remember BHEL, and its chairman and managing director is Nalin Singhal. Nalin Singhal. So he is currently the chairman and managing director of Bharat Heavyweight Electrical Limited. So you have to just remember the question as same as in slide. Move into next question. 74th session of World Health Organization Southeast Asia Regional Office hosted by which country? Again, this question is very important because we are talking about one organization, and this is World Health Organization which is known as Southeast Asia Regional Office, and it is hosted by which country? It is hosted by Nepal. So answer of this question is C. And you can remember this is the 74th session of this organization, and it is organized by Nepal. And Southeast Asia comprises almost 1/4 of the world's population. 1/4, it means 25% of the world's population comprises under this group, which is known as Southeast Asia Regional Office. And the region has been prioritizing the elimination of measles and rubella by the year of 2023, because we are talking about World Health Organization here also. And from the Indian side, you can remember Minister of State of Health and Family Welfare, Bharti Parveen Pawar. Address from Indian side, you can just remember the name. Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare is Bharti Parveen Pawar. So you can also see here the meet focuses on the inclusion of treating non-communicable diseases, including mental health and other programs at the primary healthcare level. So this is the target, and they discuss about that we have to include this non-communicable diseases under the primary healthcare level. And the declaration also commits to engagement with the communities and making essential health services and the public health program accessible to them during the COVID-19 pandemic, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. And this organization has also prioritizing the elimination of measles. Remember, measles and rubella. Both the viruses will be eliminated by the year of 2023 under this organization like Southeast Asia Regional Office. You can also remember about this office, the region, this is the regional committee of the World Health Organization, and it is composed of representative of how many countries? 11 countries. It means 11 countries are the member of this organization. And the committee meets annually to formulate policy and consider, revise and endorse new initiatives related to health. But you have to remember this organization headquarter is in New Delhi. This is important. Its headquarter is in New Delhi. And total member countries are 11. Like member countries are Bangladesh, Bhutan, you can say Korea, Democratic People Republic of Korea, it means South Korea, India is there, Indonesia is there, Maldives is there, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Timor-Leste. So you can remember this is very important organization. Even this is a new organization, you can remember about this. Moving to next question. Which company in partnership with Kuvera will provide wealth management services? Again, very important. Kuvera is basically investment platform, and they tied up with one company to provide the wealth management services, and this organization is Amazon Pay. So answer of this question is D. So very simple question. You can just remember the question as in slide. Just remember this organization name. This is Kuvera, and this is investment platform. And it is the first ever wealth management tie-up for the Amazon across the world. This is very important. Wealth management tie-up or a MOU for the Amazon across the world. And Kuvera will offer its services, products and technology knowledge to Amazon Pay users to order to facilitate investment into the mutual funds or the fixed deposits. Because Kuvera is an investment platform, and they will provide these services to the Amazon Pay services, and these services will be related to like investment in the mutual funds or the fixed deposit or any wealth management services. And recently Google also tied up with one company which is known as Setu. This is the Indian financial startup which is known as Setu, tied up with the Google, and announced that it will allow its Indian customers to open fixed deposit through its digital payment application Google Pay. So this is signed by Google. But now we are talking about Amazon Pay. You have to remember this Amazon Pay was established in 2007, and its headquarters is in Washington DC in United States of America, and its director of India is Vikas Bansal. And Kuvera is not important for you. You have to just remember the name. Its founder and CEO is Gaurav Rastogi, and it was established in 2016, and its headquarters is in Bengaluru. Moving to next question. Very famous agrarian festival Nuakhai was celebrated in which state? So it is very famous festival. I think all the students know this, and this is celebrated by the state of Odisha. So very famous festival. Answer of this question is B. So you can see here agrarian festival Nuakhai is being celebrated in Odisha, and it is celebrated on the Badharb Shukal Paksh Panchami Tithi, the next day of the Ganesh Chaturthi, and it is on the 11th of September because Ganesh Chaturthi was celebrated on 10th of September. So next day is 11th, so it is celebrated on 11th of September. So you have to remember Nuakhai festival of Odisha is celebrated on 11th of September, and according to the Desi month, it is known as Badrab Shukal Paksh Panchami Tithi, and it marks the consumption of the first harvested crops, and it is celebrated by worshipping the goddess Samleshwari, the presiding deity of the western Odisha. And you can also remember these two words, Nua plus Khai. Nua means new, and Khai stands for food. So it means new food. That's why it marks the consumption of the first harvested crops. And this festival is also called Nuakhai Parab or the Nuakhai Bet Ghat. And it is a festival promoting mutual harmony and the brotherhood among the Odissean citizens. So you have to remember about Odisha. Odisha's chief minister is Naveen Patnaik, and governor is Ganeshi Lal, and capital is Bhubaneswar. You can also remember Simlipal Biosphere Reserve is there, and Simlipal is also national park, and also remember Bhitarkanika National Park is also there, very famous. Moving to next question. Government has enhanced the scope of the transport and marketing assistance by including which products under its purview? So this is very simple question. You can just remember about this campaign which is launched by the center government. This is known as Transport and Marketing Assistant Campaign, and this is for the agriculture products, or you can say for promotion of the export of the agriculture products. Now one product is also included under this campaign. It is dairy products. So answer of this question is C. So the government of India has enhanced its scope of the transport and marketing assistance program for specified agricultural products, or schemes by the including dairy products under its purview and increasing the rate of assistance also. So you can see here government enhances scope of this TMA or the transport and marketing assistance scheme for the agri products. Now dairy product also included. So the rate of assistance which is provided by the center government increased by 50% if you are using the sea route for the export of the agriculture product, specified agriculture product, not for all this agriculture product, and 100% through the air. So 100% assistance will be provided by the center government if you are transporting your product, you are exporting your agriculture specified product by air, and if you are exporting specified agriculture product by sea, then center government will provide 50% assistance. So main aim to assist Indian exporters of the agriculture product to meet the increasing freight and the logistic cost. So it is very important. And the revised transport and marketing assistance for specified agriculture products scheme for export will be effected from 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022. It means the last deadline is 31st of March 2022. So it will be implemented till this date. And originally it was started in 2019 by the Department of Commerce, or you can say Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and it is to assist with the international component of freight to mitigate and the disadvantage of the higher freight cost faced by the Indian exporters of the agriculture product, and it will definitely boost export of such commodities to certain countries in the Europe and the North America. Definitely it will boost, and it will also increase the income of farmers, because we have a target to double the farmer income by the 2022 by any means. And remember, it was initially started in 2019 for 1 year till 2020, but now due to COVID-19 it was extended to 2021. Now it is again extended till the date of 2022. And Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Union Minister is Piyush Goyal ji, who is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Maharashtra. Remember, moving to next question. Which institute and Indian Air Force signed an MOU for the collaboration in the field of academics and the research in the domain of the aerospace technology? So this institute will share expertise related to aerospace technology, especially for the Indian Air Force, and this institution is IIT Kanpur. So answer of this question is D. So IIT Kanpur and the Indian Air Force signed a memorandum of understanding for the collaboration in the field of academics and research in the domain of aerospace technology. And IIT Kanpur, you can see it is for the Indian Air Force and it is for the aerospace industry. And the partnership will establish long-term relationship for the academic and research-based interactions and interchange of technical knowledge of the foster knowledge development and promote breakthrough innovations in the domain of aerospace technology. So in simple word, you have to just remember this IIT Kanpur will share the expertise related to aerospace technology, and they will provide this expertise to the Indian Air Force. And who is the Air Chief Marshal? It is Rakesh Kumar Bhaduria ji. Moving to next question. So all most important and very important questions we covered. Now we are moving to important question section. You have to like this video, share this video, and you can subscribe this channel from the or by pressing the subscribe button. And guys, you can also remember join a Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. India and which country agreed to collaborate on emerging fuels during Strategic Clean Energy Partnership 2021? If you know that which countries share this Strategic Clean Energy Partnership 2021, then you can answer very easily. This partnership is in between India and United States of America to develop the cleaner fuel. So this is United States of America. Answer of this question is A. So you can remember the ministerial meeting of the United States or India Strategic Clean Energy Partnership 2021 held virtually, and it was co-chaired by the Union Minister of you can say Petroleum and Natural Gas. Even he's also the Union Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs. But we are talking about cleaner fuel, so we are talking about petroleum and natural gas, and it is Hardeep Singh Puri ji. So Hardeep Singh Puri ji is currently member of Rajya Sabha from Uttar Pradesh. So you can see here it is India and US agreed to collaborate in the emerging fuels, and during this both nations have agreed to expand their energy partnership by adding the emerging fuels to the list of areas of the cooperation as a fifth pillar, because already they signed the four pillar of cooperation like power and energy efficiency, oil and gas, renewable energy and sustainable growth. Now the fifth pillar will be emerging fuels. So you can just remember it is United States of America. Next is who is appointed as the new Prime Minister of Morocco. So it is not so much important question, but you can just remember the name, new Prime Minister of Morocco. Answer of this question is Aziz Akhnouch. Aziz Akhnouch. So remember his political party is Liberal National Rally. Liberal National Rally, he belongs to this party, or this party is also known as RNI. RNI stands for Liberal National Rally of Independence. Liberal National Rally of Independence. And he is appointed as a new Prime Minister of Morocco, and he was appointed by the Moroccan King Mohammed VI. Mohammed VI is currently the King of Morocco. So remember about Morocco. Morocco's capital is Rabat, and the currency is Moroccan dirham. Moroccan dirham. But you can also remember other options like Nicole Pashinyan. He was recently appointed as the Prime Minister of Armenia. Prime Minister of Armenia. Next is Min Aung Hlaing, and he was you can say head of the Myanmar or Prime Minister of Myanmar. After the military coup, he became the Prime Minister. Next is Guaido Bellido. He became the new Prime Minister of Peru, a South American country. Peru's capital is Lima. You can also see here Moroccan King appoints Aziz Akhnouch as a Prime Minister of the Morocco. Moving to next question. So all the most important and very important, even important questions covered. Now we are moving to one-liner important point, and here is the first point. First point is Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani ji resigned. So again, one state new Chief Minister will be appointed, and the new Chief Minister of Gujarat will be Bhupender Patel. Bhupender Patel. But we will discuss this question on the 14th of September video. So, but you have to remember the name is Bhupender Patel, and he will be the 17th Chief Minister, 17th Chief Minister of Gujarat. And just remember, and because there are election dues in Gujarat in 2022, there are elections in Gujarat. National Forest Martyrs Day 2021 celebrated or observed on 11th of September. This is very important day, especially the Rajasthan people. And this day pay tributes to the people who laid down their lives to protect the environment, forest and the wildlife across India. And this incident was very famous because on 11th of September in 1730, this is known as Khejarli. It is a place in Rajasthan. Khejarli massacre. So you can just remember this very famous Khejarli massacre, which was happened in 1730 on the same day, 11th of September. So more than 360 people from the Bishnoi community of the Rajasthan, led by Amrita Devi Bishnoi, were killed for protesting against the cutting down of the Khejarli trees ordered by the Maharaja Abhay Singh of the Rajasthan. So this lady is basically protecting the trees which are known as the Khejarli trees, and 360 people were died during this massacre, and this is the order of the Maharaja Abhay Singh at that time. And the Khajrali trees were considered sacred by these people belong to the Bishnoi community in the Rajasthan, Khajrali village in Rajasthan. So you have to remember this incident is very, very important, and this is asked so many times by UPSC. So you can also remember this. Next, World Electric Vehicle Day 2021 is celebrated on the 9th of September. So it is annually observed on this day, but every year it is not celebrated on 9th of September. So this is celebrated every year in the second week of September. So in the last year, it was celebrated first time. So you can say United Nations decided to celebrate it as on the 9th of September. So you can say from now onwards, it will be celebrated on 9th of September, but earlier it was decided that it will be celebrated on the second week of September. So, but you have to remember about the 9th of September. Otherwise, this question is not so much important, or this day is also not so much important. Now we are moving to the next, but you can remember Electric Vehicle Day. This is important for you, and this can be asked because this is the second time we are celebrating, and first time we are celebrated in 2020. And China is the largest electric vehicle market worldwide. Next is Sameer Sharma, appointed as the new Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh, especially the Andhra Pradesh students. You have to remember this. This is important. And recently, the former Chief Secretary, which was known as Aditya Nath Das, basically the time period now over, he retired in the month of September. He will retire in the month of September. Now new is Sameer Sharma. So you have to remember Sameer Sharma. And Andhra Pradesh is the only state with three proposed capital. One is you can say executive capital, second is legislative capital, and third is the judicial capital. And executive capital is Vishakhapatnam. Legislative capital will be Amravati, and judicial capital will be Kurnool. So these will be the three capital, and it is the only state with three proposed capital. And Chief Minister is Jagan Mohan Reddy, very famous, and Governor is Vishwabhushan Harichandan. Next is government enhanced the scope of MTA scheme for the agri exports including dairy. We already covered this question, that dairy was now included under this program. Next, Dr. Bharti Praveen Pawar addressed 74th session of the World Health Organization SEARO hosted by Nepal. We already covered this question. So you have to just remember this National Forest Martyr Day. This is very important. This can be asked in UPSC this time. I think this can be asked. So moving to the question of the day, what was the question of 11th of September 2021? Question was very simple. Inflation is caused by. So how inflation can be caused? If the money supply is more than inflation can be caused, because more money, it means you can purchase more things. Your purchasing power parity will be more, and by purchasing more things, it means demand will be more and the price will be more. So answer of this question is very simple. Decrease in money supply, no. Increase in money supply, yes. Answer of this question is 4. Increase in money supply. So this is the answer. 4 is the answer. So now we are moving to the question of the day. The report of Vijay Kelkar committee relates to. So very simple question. Vijay Kelkar committee was formulated for what purpose? So you have to tell me only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer. And guys, please like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and you can subscribe this channel. And you can also press this bell button and join our Telegram channel. The benefit is that you will receive the notification on time. And it is AffairsCloud promise that you will boost your confidence in the general awareness section definitely. And don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.